Okay, so in this video we are going to talk about walking. Probably doesn't sound like the most exciting video in the world, but I cannot stress to you how useful this simple tool can be. So, what's so great about walking? First, I want to talk about the physical benefits. Walking is a form of cardio. To be specific, it fits into the category of LISS cardio, which stands for low impact steady state. Now, the rate at which you burn calories while you walk massively depends on your weight and how brisk you walk. The heavier you are and the faster you walk, the more calories burned. So with that in mind then, why not run? Surely that will burn a load more calories. Well, yes it will. But there are unforeseen problems that come with running every day instead of walking when you have weight to lose. The first one is motivation. If I told you that you need to go for a run every day, I'm not being funny, that doesn't sound very fun, does it? It's just not realistic. You come home from work, you're knackered, it's raining, going for a run every day, it's just not going to happen, is it? The second problem is injuries. If you haven't run for a while or ever, you will most likely get injured if you start running every day. The impact of running, especially outside when you have weight to lose, will be seriously tough on your joints and your muscles. And if you don't recover properly with things like sleep, which we all know as dads is pretty rare, then everything's just going to fall apart pretty quick. The third problem, and I actually think which is the biggest problem, is hunger. You might go for a 30-minute run and feel great, but after an hour or so, it's most likely you will feel ravenous. This will make it so much harder to stick to your calorie deficit. If you then go over that calorie deficit, you won't be losing fat, which is the whole reason why you're here. So what's the plan then? Just start walking more. It's the small wins that add up, believe me. Taking the stairs instead of the lift, parking further away from the office, taking the dog out for a longer walk, walking the kids to school. Now, I know it's not easy to do this all the time, every day, but that effort, when you put it in, will be rewarded with fat loss. There are also some amazing mental benefits to walking. We are dads and sometimes shit gets crazy, right? Walking is known to decrease stress. Whether you go for a walk around the block after dinner and you listen to a podcast or an old album that you haven't listened to for years, or you call an old mate you haven't caught up with in a while, or you just walk in silence. By taking that break, you'll be so much more relaxed and recharged. You just have to trust me on this. And remember, stress causes weight gain. So if you're walking, you'll not only be burning calories for fat loss, but you'll also be battling stress for fat loss as well. It really is win-win. Please give this a go and start working walking into your daily routine.